So I set up this alarm to push a notification to my phone, like a siren. Someone bought something on Stripe, because we had this sort of pre-launch beta access thing that we sold, and we just sold the last customer. So that's 5 people in our beta group, which are people that are so excited about the idea that they were down to paying, even though they are not going to get access immediately. And it's really cool. It validates the pain that we thought we were fixing. I need to hop to the office right now to send the person a confirmation email, because we have not a single automation set up. We're doing everything manually. I'll put some pictures of what we're doing every time somebody signs up. And yeah, I went to sleep. I think it was about 6. Right now it's 9:45 or something. So I'll run to the office, send the email, and we need to onboard these people and also run, because we need to launch this. So yeah, this is some exciting stuff. It's almost 3 a.m. on a Saturday, and today was a really interesting day because we sold our first 5 customers. Mervan is building right now.
Yeah, I'm looked in, guys. Yeah, we're close to have an MVP. Ready
Yes.
to use MVP actually.
Yes, which is a lot of fun. And it actually is a good segue into the point of this video, which is we sold our first 5 users before we had anything ready, in an ethical way, so without lying. And that's something that I learned here in the castle that I didn't take seriously before, or rather I wasn't able to execute on before. But there was this guy that came here who exited his company, and once he landed on his idea, the first thing that he did with his co-founder was sell 3 customers. It was a B2B service. Their retainer was about $2,000 a month, so they made 6K. And throughout the entire first month, they started trying to build the thing that they actually sold, and they were unable to. It was obviously a problem because like they were sitting on 6K, they weren't able to fulfill on. So they reimbursed the customers, and they did it in a really graceful way, in the sense that the 3 customers actually were happy, and they kept their $2,000 retainer after the reimbursement, because now they had actually built like some sort of MVP and were now able to fulfill a little bit. It was Thomas, the guy who did this. I was speaking to him in particular, and he said he actually regrets having sold only 3. And like right after, in the next month, he wished he had sold much more. I think it's such an interesting like mindset shift, because usually the process that you go through in your mind is like, okay, I want to sell something, so I build it. I at least build an MVP. I build something to be able to like show that I can actually fix it. Where the most competent founders here so far, they just found a way to validate the problem really fast. And that sometimes can take form, even a message, a text, a question, a payment link. And validating and just selling before you actually even start to touch on code is something that I will carry, that it's a lesson that I will definitely carry with me from this castle. We were not exactly clear that people were going to pay for it. So what we did was we messaged everybody who signed up in the first version. We posted some stories. We reached out to every person who we were in contact with because of the discovery process and everything. And we sent them a message saying that we were launching exclusive like 5 seats pre-launch. We sent them a message saying that we were opening 5 seats pre-launch at a promotional price, with like a very good deal, a few other perks, and more importantly, access to the features that we actually wanted to validate. And they sold out in under 10 hours. Now we're building with confidence. We sent them personalized onboarding emails and to schedule an onboarding call with us, and we limited it for like 2 days from the things, so that we actually had a little bit of time to build it, which is what we're doing right now. And now we can build with intention. We can build with purpose. We already have the context of the people who paid for it, and we know somewhat the use cases that they do it for. We were able to speak to them, and yeah, somebody opening up their wallet is a really good sign that you're actually solving something. Now, of course, there are still a bunch of questions regarding the nuances and the details of the product, but what we do know is that directionally we're a lot more confident about what we're doing, and I think that's really cool. So if you ever intended on launching a startup, a service, or anything like that, it's probably a good idea to validate it first. And sometimes the easiest way to validate is just to send a Stripe payment link. That's what we did, and I'm very happy that we did so. I'm also very tired, but I'm proud of the progress that we made this week. And yeah, should be a lot of fun. Let's fix video editing. So I will probably show you some shots of the wireframe. Hopefully by the time this video goes out, we actually already have the tool launched. So if you want to try it out, just check it out at Audicer.com. This is fun. Right. I will see you guys on the next one.